COVID has obviously changed a lot of things, and nowadays I think we need to be a bit more flexible. We need to allow a bit more time, and we need to be a bit more caring for the other people. Some people will react better, some less to circumstances, and therefore I think we need to have a bit more empathy maybe than we've had nowadays. In my field of work specifically, I think it's opening a bit more the space for emotions, so discussing a bit more what we are really feeling and at specific touch points. So not to take for granted that if I'm okay today, I'll be okay tomorrow. Things change by the minute, by the hour. So I think we really just need to be a bit more connected and a bit more conscious about what used to be very normal today simply might not be.
So definitely I would say that in terms of skills, listening and hearing, presence, being empathetic, and being agile. I think that leaders need to find a way to be really present and to be able to also trust the process, keeping in mind that many teams are working dislocated, maybe home office. Really there needs to be this sense of trust and a very, very clear vision and very clear inputs in regards to what is expected from the team and where the team is going. So does personality actually impact remote working? I would say that some people probably find it easier. Some have been doing it for years, and for some people it's something completely new. I think it's more in regards to what conditions you have in regards to remote working. So if you're at home with small children, and if you don't have let's say the setup to be able to work and be focused, it might be more challenging. I don't think it has to do really with personality. I think it has more to do with the environment and the ability to focus on what we're doing. What might be challenging is that by being disconnected, so teams not being physically connected, there might be a tendency to become a bit secluded, so that we are a bit held back. And that when we click on the button to be in a Zoom or something, then there's the presence. But what happens when we turn off our computers? So what's there? Do I feel lonely? Do I know how to reach out to people? Do I need support? So I think it's more important to be able to verbalize the needs and to recognize the needs for a start, especially if we're not very comfortable with the setup. Well, in terms of training, I think that everything that can connect people. So if we are talking about the remote environment, online environment, so definitely to keep the emotions alive. So everything that has to do with really listening to people and understanding their needs and inviting people to express themselves and to share their needs, I think that is highly important. Other than that, I think that anything related to online skills, so especially for managers who need to coordinate multi-teams, maybe in different countries or in different locations, it's also this how to keep everything alive and in place, and most of all meaningful. Because if it's just for the purpose of going through the motions, at the end of the day, this won't be successful. So it's providing tools of presence, of listening, empathy, emotions, and online skills for those who maybe need to upgrade or to simply learn how to better work in an online environment.